Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. Match reaction, City 3, Feyenoord 3. I'm going to leave it right there so you can see it big. That was absolutely shambolic, mate. Yeah? I'm not going to lie, that's the worst result out of the 6 games we've had. Because we was winning 3-0. The game was in our complete and utter control. And then Pep makes the subs, McAtee on, Simpson Pusey on. For me, wrong subs. Stay humble. We've lost 5 games in a row. Don't throw the kids on, yeah? Keep the experienced players on the pitch. See the game out. Stop the rot. Then they concede. I said it 3-0. This team will get rattled if they score one. They'll get rattled. And what happened? We got rattled off their first goal. Yeah? I don't know what we're doing. Goalkeeper, wingers, everyone. Nunes is not tracking his man. Gvardiol needs to be stronger. Ederson's poor. Akanji don't track his runner. Everyone trash. And then at 3-1, something happens at 3-1, which should and could have saved this result. We played a high line, players were on the halfway line, and they played a through ball through to their striker. And he was going to go through on goal, but he didn't control it, hit the back of his ankle. If he would have controlled that, he would have gone through on goal and scored a second. At that point, that is a warning for you to drop back. And what did we do? We kept on pressing. It was the 89th, 90th minute of the game. It's 3-2. We've lost 5 games in a row. Surely what you do in that situation is just go, you know what? Let's just drop back a little bit. Let's let them throw long balls and we'll just win the headers. But what do? We go, you know what? We're going to press you. We're going to put all our players on the halfway line. They spin us. They're in. It's a goal. It's absolutely criminal. The tactics there at the end was absolutely horrific. The subs were horrific. The individual errors, again, this team, how many times do I have to tell people? For us to win a football match, we have to score minimum 3 goals. To win. We scored 3, we've still not won. We scored 4 at Spurs, we still wouldn't have won that game as well. We have major problems. We are in a huge freaking crisis, which I told you 3 fucking weeks ago, before I got everyone saying, you're not in a crisis. I said, we are trash. Our midfield is dead. Our defence is shit, mate. It cannot keep clean sheets. We've had 4 or 5 clean sheets all season. All season. We've played 20 matches. I think 2 or 3 of them. One was against like Sparta Prague. Yeah. Fucking one was Southampton at home. The worst team in the league. Honest, we got major issues. This league's done, by the way. Yeah, the Premier League. We're going to get absolutely cooked on Sunday. Yeah, don't think we're getting any result there. We are done. We need to make it to January, make a load of signings, spend £250 million like a proper club should do, and just go for Champions League. That's if we're in the bloody competition, because the way it's going at the moment, it's not looking good. After tomorrow night, we're going to be unseeded, yeah, and then we've got PSG and fucking Juventus coming up in our next 2 games. Humble. Stay humble. Stay humble is about accepting your current position. Accept that right now we are dead. 3-0 up. Don't be putting Simpson Pusey on. Don't be putting McAtee on, maybe. Seriously, man. What are we doing here? Serious questions have to be asked about this now. Serious questions. It's absolutely garbage, mate. Garbage. Our defending is just trash. Our game management is awful. Same thing happened at Brighton. 1-0 up, leading the game, bottle it, lose 2-1. Winning against Sporting Lisbon, lost 4-1. Winning today 3-0, drew 3-3. We have major mentality issue. We have a major quality issue. And I'm sorry, this is on Tiki. He has let this squad rot, mate, yeah? We've got fucking full of 30-year-olds. Bernardo, I didn't think Bernardo's terrible today, but he's not, I don't think he should be starting for us anymore. I think he's a squad rotational player. Love him, he's legend of the club, standard disclaimers, but I think he's a squad rotational player. Gundogan was awful in the first half, saved it with the goal, but he was trash in the first half. You got Kovacic in his 30s, De Bruyne's in his 30s. You know, Grealish is now approaching his 30s. Oh my God, man, this team needs major, major rebuild. I think the league's over. We ain't gonna win at Anfield. We're not even gonna get a draw. I've settled myself on it now. I know what the result's gonna be. It's not looking good. And I don't know. It's just bad, and it just doesn't get any worse. It just keeps on getting worse and worse every time. This is the worst one. It's worse than Spurs. This for me, 3-0 up. That's inexcusable, man. It's inexcusable. And now we got a fucking go to fucking Anfield, man. We're gonna get slapped up there, mate. If I get out of there with less than a 3-0, I'd be buzzing. Because I fear the worst. I fear the worst, man. I'm sitting here now, shitting myself, thinking that we're gonna be held for 5 or 6. And when United went there a few years ago and held 7. Because the way we're defending and our midfield, it's so bad that could happen. If we get out of there with a 3-0 loss or less, I'll just take it, man. Because at the moment, this is just not good. It's so poor. Managerial tactics at the end, the high line, dead. The subs, dead. The defending, dead. The individual errors, dead. The midfield, dead. Oh, my God. I can't believe that. Honestly, I'm stunned. I'm not stunned, because I said it at 3-0. I called it. I said, if they concede a goal now, yeah, we're going to get rattled. I said we'll get rattled if we concede a goal now. I can see it. I can see it already. As soon as we conceded, rattled. They was on us then straight away, and we just didn't have any answers. And we had the likes of Simpson Pusey on the pitch and non-experienced players, which was just a joke. Humble ourselves. Humble. Oh, I don't know, man. Honestly, fuck it. I'm just tired now. I'm tired. I'm just tired, man. 6 games in a row. Just not playing like the City we know, yeah. And, you know, a lot of the players, they look nervous. Some of the players are not playing with smiles on their faces. The tactics are not there. The subs are weird. The players are just, some of them are not of the quality. Some of them are too old. And it's kind of nasty to see how this is going now, because this is entirely a result of our own making with our shit transfer windows. And I can't believe I give it a 7 out of 10, mate. What was I smoking? I know what I was smoking, yeah. I was smoking the fact that if Rodri was available, we would have got away with this. That's the truth, yeah. This club felt that they could just rely on Rodri again to get us out the shit, yeah. That's what they did. And I fucking went along with it and said, yeah, Gundogan, yeah, that's fine. Should have been more on him in the summer. I said, no, that's not on. You can't just rely on Rodri all the time. And that's what they did. They relied on Rodri. They thought, oh, if Rodri stays fit, they'll get away with it. And we would have probably got away with it because he's that good. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. But he got the ACL. And this squad is just not good enough now. It's not good enough. And that needs calling out. Tiki's fucked us. The last 2 transfer windows have been diabolical, man. Yeah? And this needs to be rectified in January. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that we'll still be in the Champions League in January or February, when we get to the round of 16, if we get there. So if we make signings in January, we can actually potentially go and have a go at it. And the FA Cup. But as far as the league's concerned, nah, come on. Liverpool, Forest, Villa, even Everton, mate, at this moment in time. I mean, we've got the form of Everton. We need to humble ourselves real quick. And the club in January the 1st, I want to see City depositing heavy checks into the banks of opposition teams, because we need to make signings. Zubimendi, Edison, backup striker, defender. We need 4 players. We need 2 midfielders, a backup striker and a defender. Not even joking. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. We've got 7 defenders. One of them's Kyle Walker, who makes mistakes all the time. Yeah? One of them's John Stones, who's injured all the time. One of them's Ake, who gets injured all the time. Diaz is starting to pick up knocks now. Akanji was atrocious today. Gvardio's now tired and making errors. That's 1 defender you need. Gundogan and Kovacic for me are just like, nah. Nah, I don't want to see him anymore, man. A little bit harsh on Kovacic. I know he's been our best player this year, but like, not in the DM position anyway. Let me change that. I don't want to see him in the DM position. Yeah, a DM. I need 2 midfielders and I need a backup striker. Because going into the season with 1 striker was just stupid. And this is the result we get. People sit there, go, oh, mint. 85 million for Alvarez. Aren't we such a good club? This is where football has gone now. I said it years ago. Football is becoming a player trading card game, and fans get giddy when we sell our best player. We should have signed a backup striker. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And when I said get Edin Dzeko in for a year, I said it for a reason, because I knew we'd be screwed. Poor. I don't know where we go from here, man, because for me, I can't see where the next win comes from. Can't see us beating Liverpool. Can't see us beating Forest. Can't see us beating Palace away. Can't see us beating Aston Villa. Maybe Everton, we've got a chance. Juventus is in there as well. No chance. We're just mudded. And this is a crisis. Open your eyes.